What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video talking about how to prepare for tomorrow's content and to prepare for the incoming market crash that we are going to be seeing. If you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and kill that like button. As always, if you guys do want to see the very first Exposing the Odds episode for season number 4, do me a favor and kill that like button and get this video to 150 likes, and you guys know I already got you guys covered on that one. Also, later on today, we are going to be dropping episode number 3 of the Starting From Scratch series. I really do appreciate all the love you guys are showing, especially because everything you guys have seen so far has been from the past. But that is going to be the final episode. Starting tomorrow, we are going to be debuting the very first episode of, season 4, which is basically going to be the first episode that is going to be in real time. So if you guys want to see those, man, just go crazy on those videos for me. Would be greatly appreciated. Let's get into this, though, and talk about how to prepare. Now, as always, at the time I'm recording this, this is not 100% yet as far as what is coming out. However, my predictions centered around tomorrow are going to be around a Ben Simmons, a Wilt, and possibly even a Kevin Durant. The reason why I think these guys are going to be coming out is because the level 40 reward is going to be a Yao Ming, who is available on day 1. We have not seen a Yao Ming not a Yao Ming. We have not seen a Wilt Chamberlain in this game for a very long time. The only Wilt that we did actually end up seeing was the Wilt Chamberlain for Unlimited, and that was in like the very first season. So with it being season 4, I do think that would be a pretty good time for them to drop the very first Wilt Chamberlain. He does need a 75th card still, so I do kind of think it fits around that, where they can obviously give him that 75th card, but also add him in to what I think is going to either be a signature series set or a flash set. I would honestly think more of a flash set, because I can kind of see them trying to make him glitched a little bit, but we'll see what happens there. A Kevin Durant, though, is, I think, coming as well, mainly because, again, with a lot of these guys coming out, I do feel like we are just, it's just going to be around that time where we start seeing some really good cards dropping. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we do get that Galaxy Opal KD as well, fitting into the NBA 75th set, where he will be probably the 3rd Galaxy Opal in this set. He may be the lock-in, though, so I'm kind of, I don't really know. We might even just be able to see an AD tomorrow. I don't really think they'll drop dual centers. But finally, I think Ben Simmons could be coming as well. The reason why is if they did do a flash set, I could see Ben being the glitched one, and then having the flash one be the, the normal card. Obviously, similar to what we saw with D-Rob, and then obviously have his 75th card. And then obviously, like I just said, Ben Simmons being that glitched card. I really would prefer not to see that right now, but I really wouldn't be surprised if we start getting into cards like that. So as I did say, let's talk about how to prepare for this content. Now, I'm not going to talk about this too much, because I do talk about this in every single week, but just to kind of, reiterate what I do say, definitely expect a little bit of a market crash, especially tomorrow, since it is a new season and everything. There is going to be a crash in the market that does consist a lot of these good cards that have been coming out. I honestly definitely expect, prices to drop for guys like LeBron. This one is going for 800K, but you guys can see he does have 25 Hall of Fame badges, so that is obviously why. But again, guys like LeBron, I can see dropping a little bit in price. Kawhi Leonard, I feel like, is going to be dropping. I mean, you guys can see he is already going for a relatively cheap amount. I mean, compared to what he has been going for, I definitely think Kawhi is going to be dropping in price. Even a guy like Giannis, I mean, I know like a lot of people like to run Giannis at the 4 and the 5. Depending on if we do see a Ben Simmons, there's a good shot that this Giannis could go down in price as well. So definitely be ready for that. We're looking at some of these other guys. I mean, a guy like Kobe. Kobe's price has actually been going down a lot too, which is actually kind of surprising. But same thing again, where I feel like, depending on what we do see tomorrow, this Kobe could be dropping in price. And again, because it is a new season, there's a ton of new cards that, maybe some of them aren't the greatest, like, Tony Parker, Maurice Lucas, Terry Cummings, like those may not be the best, but there's going to be a guy on the triple debt boards who, I can't remember his name, but it's an older player. He's going to be a pink diamond. I really wouldn't be that surprised if he is cracked beyond belief. So definitely be prepared for that, as well as the Galaxy Opal Yao Ming that is guaranteed as the level 40, the Danny Granger that is the unlimited guy, which I know a lot of people are going to be going for. And definitely a lot of things like that. So definitely expect, a lot of these different things to actually be happening in this game. So yeah, like I said, a lot of these cards, they're going to be dropping in price. If we do see a wilt tomorrow, even guys like D-Rob and Shaq are going to be dropping. This 75th Shaq isn't that good anyway. One card that I'm actually thinking is going to become a buy now is actually going to be Dwayne Wade. I do think Wade will become a buy now tomorrow. The reason why is, again, depending on what we do see, I think people might start looking to sell guys like Wade, guys like Shaq, even maybe guys like Luka and Zion. We could definitely be seeing those drop as well. So like I said, even again, a good budget guy like Rudy Gay, this is a card that I'm going to probably be looking to pick up for this no money spent account. Be ready to see some of these guys drop in price. That's why I'm actually waiting for the new season to start before I go through and pick up some of these guys. Terry, the dentist, I could see him becoming a buy now again. He might actually already be a buy now. His price does fluctuate, I feel like, where, you know, a lot of cards do that, but Terry goes from being a buy now. Yeah, so there's one up for a buy now right now. He's probably going to still sit around that 100 to 121K at the most mark. But I could definitely see him becoming a buy now depending on who does drop tomorrow. As I've talked about in the past, 2KDB is a really good website where you guys can check out, you know, these different players and what shoes they are going to be wearing. So again, say tomorrow we do get a Ben Simmons, right? Again, and I do like talking about this because, again, this isn't sponsored or anything like that. But I do like talking about this because it really does, you know, give you guys an idea of really how to prepare for some of these guys that do drop. So Ben Simmons does wear, you know, Nike shoes. So say a Ben does drop tomorrow where maybe this Ben actually has, what's it called? Maybe like, you know, this Ben comes out and his three ball is kind of like a Giannis, right? Where Giannis's three ball really isn't all that high, but is obviously high enough for you to be able to green it. Taking a look, Giannis does have a, well, I mean, obviously with a shoe, coach and everything, it does get into the 70s. But I could see them maybe making it a little bit lower for a Ben Simmons, because again, Ben doesn't, I mean, unless he is a glitch card. If he's a glitch card, he'll be pretty high. But either way, he does wear Nike shoes. So this is where you guys want to take advantage of these. You guys can see there's a ton of Nike shoes that you guys can put on him. And this is where these shoes, again, will actually hold some even more value, right? So say even, again, you know, Ben Simmons aside, maybe we do see a Wilt Chamberlain tomorrow, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at Wilt Chamberlain. I just typed in Wilt and Zion Williamson came up at first, and I was like, wait, there is an Opal Wilt? But okay, so Wilt does need Converse shoes. So tomorrow, if they do end up, you know, leaking a Wilt Chamberlain and saying, hey, incoming tomorrow, Wilt, these shoes are going to jump up in price. I can almost guarantee that, because Wilt's probably not going to have that high of a three ball, and people are really going to want to, you know, flip these, or not flip them, but they're going to obviously want to pick up these shoes. So looking at Diamond Converse shoes, they may actually hold decent amounts of value right now, because I know there is some other players that do require these shoes. Like, yeah, these shoes are already 10K. So if you guys can maybe look to pick up some of these for even cheaper, like that could definitely like work out in your favor, especially tomorrow, if again, a guy like Wilt does drop. So be sure to be, you know, paying attention to these different guys. As soon as they get announced, check 2KDB and see what cards you guys want to be looking to pick up. Now, even again, say it is again a guy like Wilt Chamberlain that does, you know, come out, or a Ben, or I'm trying to think of another card that could drop. They may not have that high of a three ball that could potentially get a three ball. The Diamond 3-point boost is going to go up in price as well. So that's just another thing that you guys want to look to invest in. This is like my favorite tip to give you guys as well, because last week I actually did talk about badges and everything like that. It mainly was because of 250K as well, but I was actually able to make probably 30 or 40K off of badges and just going through and flipping badges on this account. So again, you guys really want to be paying attention to the different badges that you guys have in your collections, making sure you guys can kind of capitalize on some of the value and everything like that. Like even with the new season coming out tomorrow, you know some of the cards that are going to drop, right? So even thinking, honestly, I'm going to immediately think about a guy like Danny Granger, right? Danny Granger could potentially not come with clamps, right? Which, I mean, I know clamps does actually hold a good amounts of value already, but it's just going to go up. The more, obviously, you know, that people are going to want these badges, the more value they're actually going to have. So again, even a badge like clamps, even though it is a very good badge, investing in even bronze clamps right now could even be a very smart move. I'm pretty sure I just went the complete wrong way, which I did. Makes sense. I do it like every single time. So, I mean, like right here, right? 1600. I'm actually going to scoop that one up. So somebody actually got that one. But see, you guys can see what I am talking about here. that badge was, this is just all of them too. This has nothing to do with just bronzes. I mean, that would have been a snipe right then and there. And you guys can see, like, that was like one refresh that I just went ahead and did. So 3,500 is the cheapest for this stuff. Depending on who does need clamps tomorrow and who doesn't, this badge can jump up in price. So even other badges like Deadeye, Limitless Spot Up, Interceptor, Intimidator, all these other badges could really go up in price. So this is, again, a good time for you guys to look to invest in some of these badges. I missed one right there. Like you guys saw right out the gate. Fortunately, I missed it for 1,600. But, I mean, you guys can see there's a lot of these badges still chilling here. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Sometimes people could throw up bundles on accident. And that's another good thing you guys want to look to invest in. Final thing I'm going to be talking about here is going to be diamond contracts. Diamond contracts are really good to invest in as well. It's kind of the same thing that happens because over the weekend, we normally see events or we normally see like locker codes or whatever that do drop the price on diamond contracts. And that's when you guys really want to look to invest in some of these. Even now, I mean, people again are going to want these tomorrow. Like it's just how it is. So 14K is the cheapest diamond contract. You could probably find one by the end of today. I would say for 12 or 13K, depending on, when you are able to get on the market or anything like that. And if you're able to actually find one cheap enough, you're probably going to be able to flip it for 18, 19K, maybe by the end of this weekend or sometime next week. It may not actually be able to be flipped right away, but definitely something you guys want to pay attention to and look to invest in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to kill the like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hopefully we get our predictions right for the 4th week in a row, I want to say. I believe it's the 4th week. But yeah, we'll see. So either way, actually, no, I lied. I didn't get anything right last week. I said Melo and Kareem last week, neither of which happened. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.